Cormac, I believe you served in Afghanistan, and correct me if I'm wrong on that, but what insight can you bring to this discussion, sir?
Yeah, I was the head of emergency medicine in Kandahar, Afghanistan in 2016 for NATO forces. We had Romanians over there. We had several other allied forces. There's a lot of good Afghani people who are in special forces and working with the army that have given their lives for this. I can tell you already what Joe Biden's going to say. He's going to say, look, we had to have an extraction plan. We're not going to be able to boil up a government when their own people don't want to fight for themselves. Remember that tens of thousands of Afghani people have died in defense of their great nation. Their women have prepared themselves and their burial rights to go vote in these votes to take charge of their nation. So don't tell me that they haven't made any sacrifice. That's disrespectful to a lot of good Afghani people who have given their lives. It's disrespectful to a lot of American lives who have been given away from their families and the ultimate sacrifice to defend this cause of freedom and to stabilize a region that's otherwise very dangerous to us in our future.
You know, I wanted to ask you about that, your feelings having served over there in Kandahar, in Afghanistan, as these reports started coming in over the past several days and the Taliban taking over one area after another area so quickly. How did it make you feel personally?
Well, everybody who's been over there has to have a brief before they go over there. One of the things that struck me the most is that everybody they say, why did people switch sides so quickly? Why did they go from Taliban to the Americans to whoever? It's because everybody who lives in Afghanistan doesn't know the future, and all they know is that strength wins, and they will ultimately side with whoever they think is going to win. The reason is because you just want your family to live to the next generation. That's how perilous it is. People in America can't even conceive that. They literally just want their children to be existing in the next future generation so that they can carry on their lineage. That's why they want to have boys, because they want to have somebody who can pick up a gun and fight against the people right next door to them who are trying to kill themselves. So if you think about what's trying to be achieved and how quickly it's evolving, is because these people literally just want to survive. And once the United States pulled out and no longer had the back of the Afghani government and the Afghani military, they no longer feel secure. They're going to just flip and say, well, the Taliban are going to take over. Look, we had fewer trips over there right now than we have in Spain. It's a travesty to say that we're not going to protect this nation that we've been walking hand in hand with for a couple decades now. 2 weeks from the anniversary of 9/11, when we have troops in Germany still, in Korea still, in Japan still, in Spain and Italy, and yet we don't want to defend this very important region just with a few troops really to stabilize this region. What kind of plan is that? What kind of leadership is? I'm very frustrated with this president.
All right, Dr. Richard McCormick, thank you very much for joining us as always, and thank you for your service.
Thank you.